Hi again, it's Kate from Katie Did. We are back at Pirogue Island State Park. I'm going to try something a little different today. I brought my boots and I'm just going to hike in with my muck boots on, wade through the water, go over to that dry stream that we saw the last time, and see if I can hike up and down the creek looking for agates to see what we can find. So come along. It's so pretty. It's a lot prettier now that I have rubber boots. I'm even going to film going across this time. You can see the ice is starting to form. I tell you what, this is a lot nicer than going through this barefoot. Can hardly feel the cold. Except for where my boot leaks. We kind of missed the fall colors this year because we kept having these early snowstorms. So the leaves didn't really turn, they just kind of gave up and fell down. Still, it's pretty even without the leaves. My cunning plan to hike up and down the creek looking for agates may be foiled because this is a lower spot and the sun hasn't shined in it, and as you can see, it's covered with snow. So I'm going to have to adjust my plan. We'll follow the path and see where it takes us. We've come out into the open space that was so familiar last time. And I know from having hiked here before that there is a path that goes over by the river straight this way. So we're going to go overland rather than following the path, since I kind of know where we're going. And hopefully we'll find the river and then we'll find some rocks. You might ask me, Kate, why are you wearing such a ridiculous hat? What's the deal with the orange? It's very ugly. And I have to agree with you, it's pretty hideous, but it's hunting season here in Montana, and even though I don't expect that there are any hunters in this area, you never know. Oh, look at this. We found the path that we knew was there, and just happened to come out right where there's another path to the river. Let's see where it goes. I'm hiking in my muck boots, which is a little uncomfortable, but since there's so much mud and wetness, I guess it's probably okay. Well, as we suspected, it goes to the river. There seems to be an island between me and that beautiful gravel bar over there. So that's kind of a bummer. And it looks like the river bank itself is pretty steep. Oh no, we've got some gravel here. We can climb down and do it. And Kava can't get at those birds. All right, let's do this. Kava doesn't like this beach. I mean, I think I figured out it's because she likes to run around, but she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to leave me. So she's sort of stuck. Oh, it's all right, Kava. This looks like something nice. There's hardly any silt on these agates, so it's really pretty easy to see them. Let's wash it off anyway, just so you can see how pretty it is. Since we've got the water right here, and it doesn't even matter if I step in it. Check that out. Someday, maybe next summer, I'll bring my inflatable kayak and come down here and see if I can explore some of the stuff that's not accessible right now. Sometimes agates are so dark that they trick you. I washed this one off and I kind of was almost positive that it was one of those black basalt nodules with feldspar in it. They have the same shape as an agate. And I washed it off, and I don't know if you can see it because it's pretty dark, but there is Montana agate with inclusions, and it is going to be just beautiful. I have to admit, I was feeling a little pouty when I first came out today. My son was supposed to come with me and he forgot, and he has something due. He's finishing up the revisions on his master's thesis and it's due tomorrow, and so he didn't come along, and so I had to change my plans, and then I wasn't able to wander the creek because of the snow was still there, and so I had to change my plans again. But you know, I'm sitting here and the sun is shining off the water and it's just illuminating me, and I feel really happy. You know, we don't always, plans change all the time. We don't always get to say how life is going to be. But if you look hard enough, there's always going to be something good. All right, that's my mushy stuff for the day. I'll stop now. See what I mean about the agates shining in the sunshine? Look at that. It's almost like it has an internal light. So beautiful. My mom says that agates look like potatoes. In this particular case, I agree with her completely. But inside there is some beautiful agate goodness. Cool. This is what they call a waterline agate. You can see the streaks going through there. Basically, it was sitting somewhere flat and the silica filled up, and then it hardened and it filled up and it hardened, and that's what you end up getting. That's a pretty nice little piece. We're away from the river and following the path. Hopefully we'll get back to the car in short order, but if not, I really couldn't have asked for a more beautiful day. It's amazing how much easier the going is when you follow the path. Metaphor? Yeah, probably. But sometimes I just have to go across country. That's it for me. I'm Kate from Katie Did. Keep on doing.